What's up, everybody? Solowolflive here. Today we're going to talk about the recent live stream of Horizon 11. Yes, I look a mess. I always look a mess. My hair mess. I need shampoo my hair, whatever. But I'm gonna say this for a disclaimer, not a disclaimer, but pretty much like let you guys know. I'm not gonna overhype it. I'm not going to yell. I'm not gonna be super happy. I'm not gonna be mad or sad. Okay, this is my opinion, how I felt about the whole situation. As a person, wasn't a 75 era back in the day, but we gotta talk about the present now and pretty much how I felt about the situation, right? But I would say this. I did watch this when it was live, but I didn't record it because I went disco call with some people and playing bingo, see what they're gonna announce and stuff. But that's besides the point. But anyway, we're gonna talk about some stuff. I'm not gonna play the video in full. I want to pretty much drag the bar. We're gonna do like a slideshow. We're gonna talk about it, and I guess I pretty much I may skip some stuff, or I might let them explain it so they explain way better than I can. But we're gonna hover over pretty much introducing themselves and Eric and yeah. But anyway, they talk about the crafting, how the crafting breaks. Pretty much they is okay with all of this, and they still need to make some adjustments to some stuff with mob mechanics and stuff. And you see that, was it in them or there's an H in them? I think there's an in them, but they still need to fix that one. But besides that, like, they pretty much comfortable what they at with the drop rate and stuff with and for crafting, for drop rate, for mob mechanics. They is still looking through stuff with mob mechanics, but stuff is still cutting stuff, like pretty much is getting less and less bugs, which is very good for the server and for the player base and for the dev team, so it'd be less stressed out about coding. I did coding a little bit like a few months ago, and I don't want to do it again. But that pretty much just sums it up. I'm not gonna let them explain like 10 minutes of, not 10 minutes, I say 5 minutes of this. Kind of unnecessary. Okay, now pets. There are definitely bugs pretty much with pets and stuff. But they mostly happen with things currently is in post rebates, and come to find out, BC hate pet jobs. Cover them and stuff. But the fishing content is one thing was disabled quite a while, should be working once again. The team had planned to implement pretty much a chart event in the future, so pretty much an event for fish in the future. Actually interested in that. Battlefields, several battlefield issues have been cleaned up. We know that there are still lingering issues with some of them. Continue to work on the system, still working on adding some final battlefield are missing. So pretty much they knocked down a lot of bugs, but still had to clean a few stuff up. So it actually, that's really good. So hey, nothing more to talk about there. Now you will say they're gonna be a fast video on how I'm going. Well, you will see why I'm involving the most talking points. And okay, this is one of the big things for me. Alright, so they're updating the website. They are partnering with HorizonXI team for a cool. I'm not saying like the one we have now is not cool. That one cool too, but this one I actually do like. I do like how it looks, and yeah, I'm very excited for this. It pretty much is amazing, and yeah, I actually like this a lot. I want to see more about this, and pretty much the website gonna be updated in the future. So I'm kind of interested. We're gonna introduce in the website. Can you keep track with your auction house items? Can you keep track with the diner, your timer on diner over like whatever? No, not diner, but what the crap called? Your weeklies, like your Eco War and stuff. It's kind of cool to have that in the game. So okay, look, I done Sandy. I'm gonna go to NPC. I go to the website and check. So I might reach out to him, and if I remember to reach out to him, say can they implement that on the website in the future. But at the moment we pretty much, it's just nothing that it just shows that, oh look, we got here, and we partnered with this team. And they did show this, which is very, very cool. They actually show your relic, your overall relic stat, which is very cool. I actually like that. And your mat cap, your overall 75, your total ESP, And I love how they teach blue and stuff. So we're pretty much getting it. Show your guild. I mean, we didn't have that. Your inventory. I did show you auction house. Okay, it show your D box. And show all 3 of your characters. It's actually very cool. They actually still work and stuff now. I do like this. Yeah, I do like it. And let me see, did I miss anything else? Another relic. All characters, slip 2. It show you all where your gear at, which is nice. Let me see. It says, what is this? I think this is the character, but it's all bag, inventory, wardrobe, storage, locker, safe, satchel, sack, case, and storage slips, which I do like. And it show diner currency, all that stuff. So they're actually very cool. Pop items and yell chat being updated. I actually like this, especially the relic step, how far you are in your relic instead of just have to guess and go to the NPC. I do like that a lot. They did a very good job. Now they are doing some recruitment, which is sorry I had music in the background. I should add music in the background, but I'm gonna have to hear my voice and my AC running. It's actually hot outside, but warm. But they are recruiting people for community manager, team, and streamer and streamer team. But okay, community manager and team, and pretty much community manager and stream team. I did apply on it, but I highly doubt they're gonna approve on it. I'm not gonna be mad, but I do hope Al or Katie be in the stream team, because like they've been fucking going crazy and playing on Horizon. They do deserve it. But anyway, game design, balance team, and game developer, etc. So that dude got everything right here. Like I said, what is this? But like, I did apply, but like I said, I don't think they're gonna approve me, right? I mean, like, ain't no hard feelings and anything, right? I think my last video kind of sounded I'm salty. I'm not salty. I was just I was just tired. But like, you know, it's what it is. You know, I just hope Al or Katie get in the stream team. That's pretty much my biggest hope. I ain't gonna lie, I'm probably gonna rank if I get it and Al doesn't get it. Al be going crazy. But anyway, they said we will be closing recruitment temporarily to pretty much this starting this week. Next weekend they're gonna close out the applications as they go through it. He's joined the team to help us design the work and treasure. Well, it's a your change, but I mean chance. You know, it's mistype, ain't no big deal. Everybody do mistype. Okay, I'm gonna complain about this. Okay, they're pretty much for anybody that that on the beta test were finding bugs. I'm reading about this again. I did in one of my previous videos. I couldn't do it because I work 12 or 16 hours a day at work. I take care of my family, all that stuff. So it sucks for me to participate. I kind of wish I participated in the open beta and spend like a certain amount of time, or they give reward in general. I didn't like how they did this. I understand they trying to work people to find bugs, but it pretty much their way to say, hey, can you find the bugs for us, and we could actually, you know, like knock stuff down and give out treasure sooner, which I get. But same time, like, I'm not gonna lie, I don't want to waste my time for cosmetics. Well, one cosmetic I actually won't, but I'm never gonna get it, Sally. But yeah, it sucks. I'm gonna rant about it forever. That, you know, I couldn't. I wasn't the open beta to find bugs, but I didn't have time, man. I didn't have time, and like, it's not worth it in my opinion. I had better stuff to do. I got rent to pay. I got 12 or 16 hours work 4 or 5 days a week. Like, I couldn't do it, man. But hey, pretty much for people that, I hate to say it, don't got lives. But anyway, so usually I got a life. So since the reward you get, I don't care about this. I don't care about no shades. They do dispense some stuff. I don't care about the Muga hat. I don't care about this mount. Only one thing I care about. I don't care about this hat, but I care about this. So I'm not gonna get it. Sad face. But anyway, fast forward. I'm sick and tired of looking at. Okay, they show this. They show this a couple of times with how they gonna pretty much they're gonna be like the the title and how it would look once Treasure be released. Like you got Corsair, you got Blue Mage, I think you got Puppet Master, your Puppet Master up top. So yeah, they do have this show the meaning of time. So whenever it's ready, they're gonna tease it. Now we're gonna talk about Treasure Article. Now this is a big part, right? So pretty much it's gonna be released in 2026, but it's not gonna be released on the anniversary. It's gonna be before the anniversary. So people speculating that it may be in September. In my opinion, I think they're gonna announce it, do another live stream in June maybe, and they're gonna pretty much say when it's gonna be released. I kind of hope so. Then I can put another vacation in. Hopefully late June they release it, because like, you know, I talk about that part later with late June thing. But yeah, it releasing. Whoever took a break or think about joining Horizon, I say come back or try Horizon and try to enjoy the experience. A lot of new players, a lot of old players, and people still play the game for a little bit over 3 years. So any new player, I might help you out. My name's Solowolf on Horizon 11. But anyway, let's fast forward a little bit. What's this? Okay, this is a recap what they did before. It's just a recap. So nothing's crazy. Pretty much stuff that come along with treasures. They talked about this already. Nothing new at all. You see how I'm like, okay, so this is new. I don't know what the fuck they mean, crabs or crabs. Like, I don't know. I just speculated something to do with my boy Crab Dance. Don't think I really know, but that one thing I could think about. Yeah, Apex camps. I think Apex camp is pretty much like, it's not small mobs, but they did update it. So you can see, I think this new. I think crab thing is new. I'm not really sure. I need to look at the old one real quick, guys. I'm sorry, I'm doing this on the fly. I gotta make sure that I'm not tripping. Cause like, if I don't figure it out, I will lose my goddamn mind. Let me see here what they changed. Yeah, it's just crabs. Yeah, it like just crabs, to be honest. Yeah, they just added crab and crabs. I don't know what that means. I'm trying to speculate what that means by crabs. Like it's totally something to do with crab dance. But anyway, that's a stream, Professor Strap. I'm a crab dance, so I recommend you go to his stream. He's a very cool guy. I met him in Chicago. I'm not Chicago, but in Vegas. He was shy. Me and him was shy, but I almost shy meeting him. I can't wait to see him. I can't wait to see him again. But anyway, oh wait, I passed something with a shadow can. Let me see. They stuck in this thing for a while. They pretty much gave us a little lore about, you know, white, like Imperial, and like pretty much Octagon. So this is a little lore going on, and pretty much the background. Current progression was steady on the to rebase. Post rebase changes upcoming. People that gonna make some changes and stuff, NPC and stuff. So nothing crazy. If we get to the crazy part, I'm just gonna okay, that skip some stuff. No, I have to make sure. Individual participate. Oh, here we go. Oh, here it is. Here the fuck it is. Ooh, okay. So, if people that know, so it NPCs in front. Let me rewind it real quick before I even think. Okay. They say gonna update this, but okay. So remember that. Okay, in each crafting guild is like, I think 3 NPCs that be in front of it, pretty much from Whitegate. Pretty much you gotta do some turn-ins and stuff, right, to get Imperial standings. Now it says participate directly tied to individual player access to Whitegate. The more you have, the more you have, the easier we get into Imperial capital day 1. So what it's saying is, the more you spend your guild, the faster, the smoother and better you get to day 1 of treasures. Exact amount of Imperial Seal not being announced. I'm assuming 1,000. There will be a did not participate and barely participated tier, the original method of Whitegate access would be error plus. Serve for participation directly tied to the availability of NPC vendor stocks and I can't pronounce that word, but anyway, pretty much like to sum it up, listen, you know, a lot of backlash. Okay, if I actually hover through this, okay, so they stay on the top for a little bit. So what they saying is, if you have participated, like you still go to treasure, but it's not like day one. And like, oh, you barely participate, it's still not gonna be like you say you barely participate, it's not gonna be day one. Probably 1 week. You did not participate, you probably gonna wait like 2 weeks maybe. But if you have participated at all, so it was a lot of backlash. I wish I could show the live stream, but I'm not gonna do that due to respect. They're not to make fun of them or anything, but I don't like this system. I see why they did it, don't get me wrong, I see why they did it, but it's a bad take in my opinion. And it was a lot of backlash. The whole chat was like saying L take, all that stuff, and I wasn't in disco call, and like we said, we freaking called it, right? But I don't like this, man. I kind of wish I like I said, I get it, but I kind of wish they went with the old method. I think like the only reason because like they don't want the Whitegate to crash was understandable, but I think it was another way to solve this, in my opinion. But nobody that have another way to solve this or think this okay, please let me know, because like I don't like it, man. Like, it just like y'all forced me to spend my guild, and I'd rather spend my time than my guild, to be honest, man. But that's neither here or there. We're gonna move on a little bit. So pretty much I'm gonna be broken treasures. I'm gonna play Corsair, but it's okay. The more player participate event, the easier the individual access to treasure or the gun will everyone post launch. Man, listen. Anyway, I'm sick and tired looking at this. So it was a lot of backlash. They barely talk about this. I might play this and see how long they be on this scene. Let me see.
We go on to, I believe, layer camps. So. In ToAU, we're introducing a new type of EXP camp. So one of the big ones is you're going to navigate new zones, releasing in treasures, and find new types of monster layers throughout the region. These layers are well protected by monsters guarding it, but are promising for you, the adventurers, who think you can survive if you can survive the inhabitants of the layer for extended durations of time.
They kind of remind me of Seekers. Whoever played the Seekers expansion, you know what I'm talking about. It was a lot of it was a long part, but it was a lot of backlash.
Cool. And then next,
you see how they went over that fast. So pretty much like I gotta mention it. So it was a lot of backlash with the previous one before they started Nest Camp. I was actually interested in Nest Camp, but it was a lot of backlash, and then hop over to showing off Corsair. So pretty much they did some adjustment with Corsair, with the Phantom Roll, with the future versions. Pretty much the same thing they talked about. But we're gonna fast forward. We're not gonna, talk about what we just saw. But anyway, it's a new stat is the Phantom Roll. If I could remember, I'm not gonna open up that. They said the new stat on the pans is pretty much Phantom Roll +1. They only show like one each of. They should just do Corsair use intelligence. So anyway, they don't show one thing of each new job. Okay, Blue Maid. They showed a little bit about Blue Maid. They said like I can pronounce that, and remove as G2 merit maximum points previously gained. This merit are available to acquire other via means. So I'm assuming you gotta probably kill like certain monsters or something. I don't know, but I'm kind of interested to see. Puppet Master. This is probably the best one in my opinion. will not be on global cooldown, which is a big, huge thing. Like I said, I barely know Puppet Master, but people didn't like the global cooldown, so which that is pretty good. But you saw how like move over Blue Mage. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. But anyway, fast forward. Combat and magic merit caps. Maximum combat merit instead of 12 be 20. Maximum magic skill, it could be 8 instead of 8 it'd be 16. Just going to tease some group 2 merits. Here we go, right there. Everybody looking up Battle Mage, by the way. But there you go, right there. I think they go into Q&A after. I think there was Q&A. Yeah, this Q&A. Nothing crazy happened. Yeah, nothing crazy happened, but just some Q&A answers that I'm not going to talk about. But I don't know why I say it like that. Not going to talk about. But let me. Yeah. But okay, so let's talk about this. How I feel about the live stream. If I'm being 100% honest, I actually enjoy some parts. I dislike some parts. I said the one biggest freaking downfall is pretty obvious. Besides the bug thing, is pretty much, it's so obvious. This is the biggest thing. Like I said, understand it. But at the same time, was it this? No, it wasn't this. Whoops, my bad. This. They had a lot of backlash. I'm not gonna kick them with a down or whatever, but they did say they're gonna have other ways you can earn appearance standings. I hope so, because I think they like, I don't know, because like it's like, let's say like if when Treasure get released, how many players going to be on the server? How many players going to? I try to be reasonable. I'm not trying to kick them with a down. How many players going to Whitegate? Probably 5K, probably 4K, right? That means gonna be way more crashes. Like it's gonna be unstable. So what they did, I try to go in their head. What they did, one reason I say they, because I don't know who idea it is, but in their head, they're like, hey, whoever participated, like pretty much whoever go crazy on this thing we did, they will get day one in treasures. Now the issue is, would day one be worth it? Because how is why you're gonna crash over and over the whole day. They had to probably take down the server for a day, or take down Whitegate for a day, and people waste their vacation time and stuff. I mean, I'm not complaining over a free server, but like it's messy. What I'm trying to say. But they are working hard. They are trying to calm down the situation. I think this is better off just, in my opinion, this is crappy idea. They should just have another, like, keep the same object going in Whitegate and have this, and have an NPC to give you Imperial Seal. Screw it. You have an NPC give you Imperial Seals. Imperial Seal, oh my goodness, Imperial standings. And like you will get very, very little. You need like 1K or 2K to get day one in Whitegate, right? But it's always a lot of people actually ESPing, so I don't know. But yeah, anyway, that's pretty much my opinion about the whole thing. I'm not gonna, like I said, I'm not gonna play music behind this. I might, I may not. I actually want to spend 30 minutes talking about it. But how you guys feel about this? Like, they show some good stuff, but they show like, oh, treasure be released, then like, here you go. Like, I'm not really shocked about this when I'm showing right here, because I knew this about to happen. Whoever was shocked, I mean, it was right in front of your face. Like, it was total obvious. Why would he give you Imperial Seals? I mean, Imperial standings, right? Imperial stand do nothing for us at the moment. Then you find out that, hey, look, nudge, nudge. We've been hinting for a long time, so it's whatever. We get the treasures, the only thing that matters, right? I play my Curse here, finally. and now it's just speculation. We're gonna be releasing. In my opinion, they are going to release this in August or September. Reasons, I just making the speculations. I think they're going to announce this in June, mid-June or late June. Then like after mid-June, late June, they're going to probably say, hey, coming out August, coming out September. Screw it, probably in October. I'm just pushing it. But it's going to definitely come out before the anniversary. And my big question with that is, what's going to be the next anniversary event? Is it going to be something eventful, or y'all give us an ESP ring, right? So it's a lot of theory going on with this. I'm so sorry talking about this for like 30 minutes. Don't worry, I'm not gonna talk about this in 2 hours like the last stream. But I want to say another thing. They did answer one of my questions. You remember the chess piece you have for each nation, including Juno and Horizon? You know, like the Bastok chess piece, the Sinduri. I think that was in the base game, the chess piece with the Bastok, Sandaria, Winders, you get all three. I think Juno is like a new one for specific for Horizon. And you pretty much do rank 10 of each nation, then you get the chess piece, then you go to the NPC, turn it in, you get like a Juno one. They didn't answer my question about the White Gate one, and they said yes, but not pretty much not right now. Pretty much like they're gonna do it like when you do all the missions, which it's just a simple casual answer. So I actually have to answer it because I do like the type of chess pieces. I wonder if we're gonna make it brown or gold. But anyway, that's besides the point. I now they ask them another question when the Winning Goddess come out, like, hey, y'all gonna make one for Winning the Goddess when you go to the city in the past where you have movement speed. And what color would that be? You know, I like different coloration of the chess piece. What I'm trying to say, but anyway. Like I said, how I feel about it, some good stuff, some bad stuff. At least we get Everly State, right? So I finna stop recording and take a shower, shampoo my hair, and I'm about to sadly turn it, get some Imperial standings. Yeah, but anyway, I would say thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure that you like and subscribe if you enjoy this. Like I said, let me hear your guys' opinions about the whole thing. Am I over exaggerating? Is it okay? Is another way they could do this to make everybody happy? Well, the truth is, they can't make nobody happy, but I want to hear your guys' thoughts if you don't mind. But anyway, thank you for watching. Last thing before I go is I always appreciate any private server, any dev team for a free server to play. Don't get me wrong. Even though my last live stream I was renting. But anyway, nothing but positive vibes at the end of the day. But anyway, the dev team for any private server, get some rest. Your mental health is very important because like I can see most of y'all defeated. I talk about like Horizon, Kasai, any like I can see their face defeated because like coding is actually take a lot of time and stuff. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys next time, and you guys take care. By the way, I ain't editing nothing either. But anyway, guys, take care.